Hey guys, Laurie Starkey here. Hope you're having an absolutely awesome week. Hope this day's been super good to you. I wanted to jump on real quick and talk to you a little bit about sweets. So as you might know or might not know, I don't know if you're first time visiting my channel or if you've been here a couple of times, but I am on a ketogenic lifestyle journey. And I've been doing a lot of recipes and I've been sharing a lot of tips and tricks and trying to do a review of everything we go through. Just be really intentional to watch all the food intakes, all the feelings, all of the cravings, all of the struggles, and just be super vulnerable and put those online. I just feel like it's gonna help me as well as possibly inspire some of you. I've struggled with my weight my entire life. And so I'm in my early 40s now, and the struggle is still real. Hashtag the struggle is real. So I thought today I would just jump on here and talk a little bit about sweets, because my family and I have been making a ton of recipes that are savory. And of course we have plenty of meat and butter and cheese and eggs and all those great things that keto allows you to do. And of course keto is a high fat, low carb diet lifestyle, and it's moderate protein. So the sweet part's been a little interesting, but man, some of the best desserts out there are actually made from fat rather than sugar. Now they have sugar added to them, that just is part of it, but since we have all kinds of different sugars we can use on the ketosis diet, on the keto diet, then we can actually have these sweets. And so one of my favorite things is cheesecake, which I'll be sharing some cheesecake recipes in the future. We're gonna be working on some of those. I have one that I do in the Instapot that takes 27 minutes. It has to sit in the fridge overnight, but it is so good. I'll share that one soon. But I thought tonight I would do one on ice cream. Right? Ice cream, delicious ice cream. So I have several ice creams here that I picked up at the store, and I thought I would show them to you and then taste them and let you know what I think. And I know this is opinion, obviously. Everybody has a different opinion on what tastes good and what doesn't taste good, but I just got a few so that you could see them alongside with me. And I wanted to kind of show you, I'll go over some of the nutritional information on them too, but I wanted to show you, this is actually my favorite ice cream in the entire world. It's Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. And if you look right here, right, you can totally see the macros on that bad boy. Let me read them to you. The total fat is 21 grams. This is for 2/3 of a cup. 21 grams. Let's see if that's gonna be nice to me. Okay, 21 grams of fat. The carbs are 25 grams of carbs. And then you have dietary fiber of 0. So 25 grams of carbs for a 2/3 of a cup, and this thing is just absolutely loaded with sugar. Now this is just normal ice cream, like this is what I would normally pick up, and I would only eat maybe a couple of spoonfuls of it, but still like lots of sugar. So here's some other options, and I'm opening them in front of you, so if they give me a tussle or a wrestle or whatever, like just have a good laugh. Okay, so the first one up is Halo Top. It is chocolate cheesecake. It says that it is 10 net carbs per pint. And it is part of the keto series. So let me show this to you. Hello. Perfect. Okay, good. So our net carbs are 10. Protein is 7 grams. Total fat is 12 grams. And the serving size on this thing is 2/3 of a cup, which is perfect. Means we're on the same working level as the Haagen-Dazs as far as like what's the serving size for coffee. This stuff looks delicious. Chocolate cheesecake again. I love chocolate and I love peanut butter. I didn't get all the same flavors, but I did get ones I love. Yeah, that's super good. I can taste a little bit of the like almost, it's erythritol that's in it, but I can almost take a little touch of the sweetener, but I do get a very cream cheesy flavor for the chocolate cheesecake, which is a good thing, right? I'm gonna try to only have one bite per show, but that's probably not gonna happen. So that one's actually super fantastic. Super creamy. It's got a hint of chocolate. It's got a hint of cheesecake. Again, Halo Top, Keto Series, chocolate cheesecake. Yeah, okay, that's the first one. The second one is Rebel. This is peanut butter fudge, and it says that it is 7 net carbs per pint. So let me show you this, 7 net carbs per pint. Let me get behind it. Yeah, there we go, buddy. Okay, so it is a 2/3 cup serving. Perfect, right? It has total fat of 26 grams and 4 grams of protein. Okay, cute little, I'm a rebel totally, so this is probably ice cream that was made for me. Cute little containers. It says, yummy things come to those who wait. Or maybe those who just grab it and get after it and eat the first bite of ice cream. Let's try it. This one doesn't look as creamy. The first one I could just stick my spoon into. This one's kind of like, and again, that may just be because this was sitting in there longer. I'm having to like chip away at it. It has not as creamy. It's not nearly as creamy as the Halo Top that we started with. It's delicious. It's got a great peanut butter flavor. There's little chunks of chocolate in there too. Hold on, let me see if you can see it. Little chunks of chocolate. Oh, I just spilled it. See, because it's kind of almost like powder, right? How it's kind of flaking. It's delicious powder, but nevertheless, you can see here, if it will let you, it's just like powder. So, super delicious. Hang on, let me just scrape it off the table because why would we waste that? Hello? Awesome. So, taste-wise, it's spot on for peanut butter. Texture-wise, if you're looking for creamy ice cream, Halo Top's winning. Okay, the next one up is Simple Truth. And you know, I should have looked this up for us. I'm not sure if Simple Truth, it is. Okay, yep. Simple Truth is the next one up, and it's actually the Kroger brand. Kroger is a grocery store that I think is in a lot of places, but you may not have one. So if you don't, I apologize, but this was the cheaper of the three, obviously. It's the brand of the grocery store we were in. This one says, and this one is butter pecan, I got a different flavor, made with real cream, no added sugar. And it does say that it's 9 grams of net carbs per pint. Again, our serving size is 2/3 a cup. I guess somebody decided in the ice cream industry that 2/3 a cup was all you were getting. I don't know about you, but I definitely usually eat more than 2/3 a cup. Total fat grams, 21 grams. Like I told you, we've got 9 grams of net carbs. And then we also have 4 grams of protein. 4 grams of protein. And this one actually says Keto French ice cream butter pecan. So let's take this one, see what it looks like. Okay, this one's kind of rounded instead of flat on the top. This one is powdery too. Not as powdery as the Rebel. Flavor is certainly there. Dude, I love butter pecan. So let's see if it'll give you a, let me see if it'll focus for you so you can see this. Yep, so see how it's like in chunks? And so it's kind of powdery, but not as powdery as the other one. See that? So it almost gets creamier, as weird as this may sound, as your spoon hits it. This is one of my favorite flavors of ice cream. This might be slightly dangerous. Wow. I will say one thing. All 3 of them have fantastic flavor. And this one beats beats it all the way through just because it's butter pecan, because so delicious. It's like the salty pecans are in there, but also like the sweet cream plus the taste of brown sugar. Definitely no brown sugar in here though. Yeah, they're using erythritol. Let's see what else, if there's anything. So they do use a small amount of molasses. They must just keep that under control, but they do roast the pecans too. Maybe that's why it's so freaking good. Gosh, that is so freaking good. Okay, all 3 of those were awesome. Lastly, this isn't available in any store. This is the ice cream that we made with the family the other day. I'll have that recipe coming up sometime soon for you guys. I wanted to try it first to make sure A, I could make the ice cream, and B, it was gonna turn out okay. I actually kind of used a recipe from Jess from Keto Rewind. She's one of my favorite people to watch. I just super connect with her, and I love the fact that she started her journey and she's still going strong on her journey 70 weeks later as of now, right around there. in front of us. And so that's what I'm totally doing. I'm starting my journey in front of everybody. I just feel like that's super cool. And I get why some people don't, totally. But I think you have a bigger risk when you start your journey in front of everybody, and then you have weekly accountability, right? So this was a recipe from Keto Rewind, and then I just kind of made it my own with some different stuff. And so now mine is super icy. So mine feels a lot more like a slush. Hang on, let me see if this will be friendly to us. Hello? No, you're not going to? It's because my face is in the picture too, I think. Anyways, it's more like a slush, but and the flavor's not nearly as good, by the way, as those other ones. Obviously, I'm not making it commercially. So I have to chew it a little bit because it has like the little, not ice chunks, but ice crystals. But this one had probably a cup, a little over a cup, not much, of heavy cream, and a teaspoon of monk fruit, and then 2 tablespoons of Barney's dark chocolate peanut butter. Is that it? And a teaspoon of vanilla. So I want to say for a fourth of this whole thing, I want to say for a fourth, and I'll have to look it up for you guys. When I do the recipe, I'll actually put it out there, but I want to say there were probably 7 net grams of carbs for a fourth of this. And that's probably a fourth of a cup, maybe a little bit more, not much more. But you're definitely getting more bang for your buck with these other ones. But this one I made with all ingredients that I had here. There's not a laundry list of ingredients like there are on these for keeping it shelf stable or any of those things. And this one's fun because you could put any flavor in it that you want. So really, really good. Again, I would say the winner for our net carbs per serving is Rebel. And the winner for the creamiest was Halo Top. And then I would have to say the most flavorful was the Keto French Ice Cream Buttered Pecan from Kroger's Simple Truth. And then for sure, the most probably clean and healthy, just whole ingredients is gonna be the one that we made ourselves. So you pick. I mean, we're anywhere from 7 net grams of carbs to this for 2/3 of a cup would probably be somewhere around 14, 10, 12? We'll go with 12. Again, I'll give you the actuals on that because you'll get to make it yourself. So, and you can also calculate it in MyFitnessPal. That's one thing I would say is if you're making a new recipe and somebody didn't leave you the recipe, or didn't, well, they leave you the recipe. Hello, how else would you make the recipe, right? But if they don't leave you the macros to where you know how many carbs and how many fats and how many proteins you're getting per serving, then just do it yourself. Like when you're making the stuff, do it yourself. I had that happen today with some fathead kolaches we made. And kolaches are pigs in a blanket. So I did that today myself and it worked out perfectly fine. I put it in MyFitnessPal, split it by the number I had, and then all of a sudden we were good to go. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, we tried Halo Top, Rebel, Keto, Simple Truth from Kroger's, a homemade version of ice cream, and I showed you guys the Haagen-Dazs and how extremely high that is in carbs. That was, gosh, that was probably 3 to 4 times more per serving than, of course, our low carb version. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you try some. If you have a favorite ice cream that you're eating on this keto journey that you're on too, would you please put it down in the comments? Because I would love to try it. It's always fun to share stuff and get recommendations. Hey, if you like what I'm up to here with sharing information as we go through the journey real time and live, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And if you're up for it and you want to know when new content comes out from this channel, from me and my team, then make sure to hit that bell icon right next to the subscribe button and you'll be notified first every time a new video comes out. I'm super excited to share with you guys anything that we bump into, and I surely hope that you'll drop down in the comments anything that you're going through, or any advice or tips or tricks or recipes, or just recommendations for great products like the ice cream we're talking about today. So have a great week. Thanks so much for coming and spending some time with me. I appreciate you. See you later.